My next and last award is who had the worst draft. Uh, a lot of people wanna say you can look at what the Bills did, getting Greg Rasu, getting Carlos. They had a lot of reachers. You can look at what the Tampa Bay Buccaneers did, even though they didn't really need much. You get Joe Thyron, Kyle Trask, who I think will be pretty good. However, I'm going to look at a team that had issues at one position and didn't really address those issues. To me, and they didn't have a lot of draft picks. I understand that. But the team that I feel had the worst draft were the Seattle Seahawks. And I'm going to tell you why I think they had the worst draft. Seattle Seahawks didn't have that many picks due to a couple trades and everything like that. But Seattle's glaring, and I mean absolutely glaring, problem is their offensive line. Now, I understand that they got maybe two offensive linemen in free agency, but you need an offensive line. And even though you didn't have a lot of picks, it's kind of like what the Cowboys did. Even though a lot of people want to talk about what the Cowboys did, getting a lot of linebackers instead of really focusing on corner and stuff, the Cowboys knew they needed to address the defense, and pretty much their entire draft was the defense. So even though you can talk about we don't know this, we don't know what it is. I mean, we don't know if it was a good pick or not. We know that they addressed their defense. Seattle Seahawks, and the reason why I'm giving them or awarding them the worst, having the worst draft, is because again, we know that they need an offensive line. Like that, they're one of they're bottom 5 in offensive line. Russell Wilson is will go down if it doesn't improve as one of the most sacked quarterbacks of all time. And in the draft, your biggest picks was Dwayne Eskridge, and who was a wide receiver, and Trey Brown, who's a cornerback. Now, you look at Trey Brown like, okay, that could be a good pick, but you had Shaquille Griffin and you let him go. It kind of goes back to Alex Leatherwood and the Raiders. Players that you had at the position, while of course you get cheaper with Trey Brown, Shaquille Griffin is better than Trey Brown, and you let him walk. Not to mention, your biggest picks were Dwayne, and again, I understand. Well, they don't really. I mean, I understand you can improve the wide receiver position, but you still have Lockett. You still have why is his name escaping me? I forgot his name. Dang, I forgot his name. Why is his name escaping me? Huge milk, whatever. You don't really need to address the wide receiver position, and you needed to address the offensive line, and you didn't really do that. So I don't really. Again, I'm not in the war rooms. I don't really understand. I can't really be out here making decisions for teams because I don't do that much research as far as what teams should do. But I just don't understand why it's glaring what your problem is and you don't address it. Now Green Bay almost won this award. Reaching for the second best cornerback from Georgia, when you could have got the first best, or second best. But yeah, man, I think that the team that had the worst draft, in my opinion, even though you didn't have a lot of draft picks, you had opportunities to address what you need to address, and you didn't. So I have Seattle winning being awarded the team that lost the draft, I guess.